There we go.
And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is a bit wet, but that's the lovely thing about English weather. The sun always comes out in the end. So come on out, or you'll miss it. Wakey, wakey, everyone.
I guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge.
Good morning, dear friend.
Okay, so how am I getting out of the bunker now? Who knows? Oh, there we go.
Well, I think that's everything I had when they jumped me.
There we go. I got all my stuff back. Nice.
If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes.
Right.
Hey! You don't live here!
Don't think I won't sniff you out.
This is giving me Shadow of the Tomb Raider vibes. When you can just like hide in tall grass and shit.
Who did that?
Aren't you gonna go in the direction of the bottle?
What's that?
Me and Skyrim getting over encumbered when I desperately needed health potion because I have 50 goblets, 73 spoons, and a wheel of cheese on my ass. Literally, oh my god. Story of my life. Just carrying around like wheels of cheese and random pointless shit that I don't need.
What the hell? You hear that? What was that?
I need you to go that way.
Who did
Oh
that?
boy. You can't see me. Him and the flowers. Okay. I started playing this game years ago with a friend, and I was surprised by how RPG-ish it is. Yeah, I think I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if you were there for that. Like, it's interesting how it combines, like, all the traditional elements of an RPG with, like, all of these interesting... political... I mean, well, all games are political in some way, but these interesting themes of, like, psychiatry and psychiatric abuse and capitalism and, like, police brutality and, like, the carceral state and, like, because, like, psychiatric wards are basically prisons. I mean, they are prisons, like, you can't leave. And, like, how it combines and ties all those things together in a way that, like, I haven't really seen any other game do before. And, like, the criminalization of being homeless and stuff, it all ties together. Sorry, I've been in and out a bit, I missed that. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I need to figure out how to get that door open, or that gate open. Because I don't think you can just unlock it. It's blocked. So I have to, like, find a way to... There's something so funny about playing this gangly, scared-looking little Cockney boy. Yeah. Just some silly little British man who got caught up in so much shit. It is a little funny. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. There's gotta be something I'm missing. I just don't know what it is. Like, maybe there's a key I need to find? I think this game isn't British made. I think it might be Canadian. Might have to look it up. That's interesting. I think you meet a Scottish man later on, so it's nice to have a little variety. Yeah, a little variety as a treat. What do you mean you can see me? I literally haven't moved. Oh my god.
What was that?
Pretty sure I just walked into the fire.
Mark of the beast!
On the bright side, I haven't died yet, so that's pretty good.
Sorry.
What I'm really dying for is to hear like a Scouse accent or a Mancunian accent or a Derry accent in a game just once. But it's always English, Cockney, or posh. Yeah, I'm not positive what those are, but I can look it up. It's okay. Scouse is from Liverpool. Mancunian is from Manchester. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Those are both cities in England. Yes, I do know that much. I do know that Manchester and Liverpool are cities in England. Derry is a city in the north of Ireland. Yeah, like the Derry Girls. I think I did know that. With a very specific accent, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're right. Like, you always hear, like, that traditional, like, posh British accent. No one really adds in a lot of variety. Basically, what I'm asking for is some Northerners. Absolutely. I agree with that. Well, I think they're all dead now, so that gives me some more... Oh, you just have to pick the lock. I don't know why. I must not have made enough lockpicks before, but oh well. Enough of these bloody southerners. But even in the South, there's so many different regional accents. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, in like the US and Canada, there's so many different regional accents. Or, I wouldn't say so many, but like, a fair bit, depending on where you go. I haven't traveled much in the US, but I do still know that much. Did I already go in there?
And I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months.
Oh, God. That smells awful in there.
And he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing an opera if they'd give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star.
Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it?
I don't remember what we did. Oh yeah, I think that's like... I imagine I'm not positive if this is actual history or not. But in the beginning of the game they mentioned like putting kids on a train. I remember, oh god, I remember.
And I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't.
Louise, Flora, Hope, Hector, Theo, Agnes, Olive, Ethan, Rupert, Ella, Thomas, Harry, Willow, Poppy. Is that Charles?
My mother always told me that
Olive.
In fact, I sing an opera if they...
I can't remember if they were sending them to Germany to like help with the war effort somehow, or if they were trying to get them out of harm's way. But something happened. Something went wrong, and a bunch of those kids either went missing or died, I think. Something happened. Me reporting on the facts of history. Something happened. Oh, curious. I imagine this is an alternate past, but it seems like World War II happened. Oh yeah, they referenced it a few times. Yeah, so I don't know if things went down exactly like they were reported to have happened. Yeah, I don't know if things are like exactly the same. They might have changed some things, but yeah, there's definitely references to World War II. To the editor, I must vigorously disagree with your recent editorial disregarding the vigilante action against the saboteurs. These selfish parents attempted to destroy the registry of children so that their own would not have to be hostages. Their actions were a slap in the face to every family that has sent a son off to war. We must all do our duty. By long English tradition, cowards are hanged to encourage the others. Surely saboteur cowards deserve no better. Miss Victoria Byng, Apple Home. Victoria Byng is, I thought she was the one in charge of the, like, censoring of the paper, basically. Or maybe it was sent to Miss Victoria Byng. I'm not positive. I know about the Kinder transport, where Jewish refugee children arrived in England. Yeah. There isn't any mention of, there isn't any mention of Jewish children so far. So I don't know. But I'm not sure about English children being sent elsewhere. London was bombed heavily during World War II. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's about.
My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing in opera if they give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good
How
you
could
are.
we?
And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it
So maybe in this version, this is
Just in case.
something related to the Blitz, the German bombings of London.
No, I don't suppose I'll do it again.
Yeah, it might be.
My mother always told me that I
They were so small.
in fact, I sing in opera if they give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
That's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks.
Well, the record's gone. Or the gramophone, or I think that's what that's called. Yeah.
It's been a hard day's night, that was.
Hi, is a gramophone. Yeah, I was pretty sure.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
Oh, God. Yikes.
Needs must when the devil drives.
Alright. I gotta get out of here. Oh, diary. Let me... Yeah. Okay. I gotta reset the overlay so I can read this. Monday. I'm not a downer. There's no excuse for those people. I'd take joy happily if only I could. Oh god, I wish I could without puking my guts up. How could joy work for years and then cruelly stop? I miss the butterflies and rainbows. Must think of the butterflies and rainbows, not the horrors that push into my head. Yeah, I think this was the guy who, they were talking about earlier. And there was that, like, entry, that, like, diary entry from him where he was talking about how, like, he was trying to, like, triple his dose of joy, but it just wasn't working anymore. And I was talking about how, like, antidepressants, like, just weren't working on me. And how that reminds me of, like, how people are made to feel like there's something wrong with them when meds don't work on them or work the same way or work as well. Or sometimes they stop working. Tuesday, I miss Hamlin Village. I strain my ears for the sound of Simon Says across the water. Growing up, I couldn't wait to get out and see the world, and all I want is a cup of tea and to stop feeling. Thursday, I think. Slept all day yesterday, or maybe 2 days. The gray blurs into itself. Friday, the flowers in the garden district mock me, bursting with color in this place of misery. Why did they cast us out of the village? What is it to them if we can't take joy? It should make them all the happier knowing they can. Saturday, oh god, I remember what we did. Yeah, that's the thing, like, if you don't take joy, your memories come back, your bad memories, or things you want to forget. Yeah, I searched this place already. Feathers. Gross food. Yada yada yada. Okay. Yeah, we get it. Alright. Rules of the Garden District. Don't steal. We have little enough as it is. You're welcome to visit, but do be sociable and have a chat. There's nice fellow. Sleep in your own bed. Remember Goldilocks? You can eat any fruit you find except the fruit of the apple tree. The bobbies will kill you. I do wonder why they call the police bobbies. Is that just like a British thing?
Don't mind me.
Why are people running away from me? Do I look weird?
It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
Let us in or let us out.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! Do you want to get thrashed? Come in! Come in! God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return you'll give me your socks.
That's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of the homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit and invite me over for tea and biscuits?
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you, or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
Alright, great. So I need to rip up my suit so I don't look rich or middle class anymore. Yeah, that's the other interesting thing. Like, if you are in poorer areas and you look rich, people will try and attack you. And if you look poor in the richer areas, then people will try and attack you. And also they'll call the police on you. Which is interesting. Okay, how am I gonna craft this suit? Oh, I didn't read this one. Taxi. Thanks to a bit of British ingenuity, the Belpit brothers, who were too ill with measles to take the train last week, will be able to join their playmates after all. General Bingsoff has dispatched a taxi to drive the youngsters to Bristol, where they arrive just in time to board the German ocean liner taking them to Bremerhaven. It was certainly a challenge to find a working taxi in these times, notes the general, but we must all go above and beyond. The Eau Courtin, which wishes the Belpit boys a bon voyage aboard the St. Louis. Or the St. Louis, I guess. Okay. Suit.
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
Falling apart. The centre cannot hold.
I got your medals.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into the sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power cell. I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge.
NPC has status indicators of their heads. The white outline fill represents awareness. As it goes up, NPCs will become more aware of you. The red outline fill represents suspicion. Suspicious or annoying behaviors will fill it. Once completely filled, NPCs will become hostile. It's combat time and you can't conform anymore. That's interesting. You can't conform anymore. NPC health is displayed as the filled triangle inside the indicator. Be aware that some actions cause instant aggression, like trespassing or stealing. Yeah.
Welcome to the bloody garden district.
What a waste of time.
Fuck Verloc. Okay. Sorry. Guess I can't just randomly take shit anymore. That's fine. It's fine.
Paging Mr. Churchill. Mr. Churchill to the front desk, please.
Interesting memories of what we did rather than what happened to us. Yeah. Yeah, something. British colonialism and imperialism, something. Yeah, it is because of their hats. Ah, interesting. It's a bit old-fashioned. Mostly people call them coppers or cops or policemen. But bobbies is an old-fashioned word. The hat's called a bobby. Ah. Okay, thanks. Glad to be your resident, unfortunately, British person for cultural info. I appreciate it. I was just thinking how glad I was to have someone who actually knows this stuff in the chat.
A water pump. Nice. There's a few more in the garden district, aren't there?
When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you're too hungry, your maximum stamina decreases. When you drink, the cost of sprinting is reduced. When you're too thirsty, sprinting costs more stamina. While ignoring this won't kill you, do try to remember to eat and drink so that you can benefit from nutrition and hydration. Nice. Okay, so we don't absolutely have to eat rotten food because we won't die.
This ought to be pretty clean, unlike in the village where they spike it with joy.
We have multiple canteens now. Oh, you have to force the payphone open. I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, I'm doing it anyways. Yeah, it is interesting how so many aspects of this game kind of remind me of Skyrim. Because in so many ways, they're so different.
Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out.
Shit. I need to take joy.
So much to choose from.
How much money do I have? 14 euros, I think that is. Or pounds. I guess it's pounds. I guess they don't sell joy out of a vending machine, I guess, in a way that makes sense. Pound sterling, baby. Thank you. We're not in the Eurozone in England. Yeah, that makes sense. I just, for some reason, I saw the symbol and my brain instantly was like, Euros! And then I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Republic of Ireland is in Eurozone. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have enough for food, unfortunately, but I already have some antiseptic and rubbing alcohol, so I might just save that stuff. Alright. North of Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and England are not because of English colonization and stuff. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. How on earth am I gonna... Because I don't think I have any joy on me, do I? Unless I do. No, I just have a empty pill bottle. I wonder. Enjoy a tepid shower, put on tidy clothes, spritz on some scent, peppermint of roses, Papa Joy, watch Uncle Jack on the telly, play a game. Okay. Or I could just try crossing first and see what happens. Hopefully I don't die.
Oh dear.
Oh, did it, like, break? Great. So we don't have to worry about that.
One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. I hope that's the worst thing I remember, says the chap heading to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. No, I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance.
If you can't figure out why people are angry with you, just press your health thing. I don't know why I find that funny. Meantime, English people find it hilarious when I tell them about loonies and toonies. Americans find it funny too, and it's like, listen, to me it seems perfectly normal. Like, I get why it would be kind of amusing, but it's just the way it is. And it also doesn't make a lot of sense, because toonie comes from two. It's like a $2 coin. But loony is not even remotely related to one. It is a bit funny, but I like it. Yeah, I like it. Also, I think maybe this is an alternate history where Germany did a ground invasion. Maybe. Because he was mentioning, like, parents burning the registry so they wouldn't know which kids to take. And then those same parents got hanged.
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
Because Germany never launched a ground invasion of England, but what he's describing sounds like a ground invasion. Yeah. Yeah, my hunger's a bit not great. My thirst is fine, my sleep is mostly fine, and my health is mostly fine. Porn suit increased suspicion from everyone but wastrels. Ah, that's interesting.
And here we are. Not quite as grand as it used to be. Of course, there hasn't been a train since the germs left. Still, the tracks go from here all the way to the bridge, and then across the river. And then all over Britain. I wonder if Prue made it this far. I wonder why Mr. Kites...
Oh, I cut you off, sorry, dude.
What are we going to do if there isn't food? Will you shut it? I'm trying not to blow myself up. Hey, look up your board bags, I'll piss in your corpses.
We're coming for you greedy bastard!
Go eat a banger, you leaky scanner! You're done hoarding all the bee meat!
Damn, okay. Crap. Alright, we still have our bottles. I just have to get up there.
Jesus Christ. I haven't been in here since.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
What if we just not helped? You know, just made them
Please
take
just
it.
lie down.
Instead of us bringing them here, singing London Bloody Bridge.
Would you shut the fuck up? We're here for food, not nostalgia.
No one saw me. I know people get angry when when you steal from their houses. That's logical. That's the annoying thing, is they don't actually go all the way up to where the bottle is. They just kind of look around.
We're not a bloody bread and breakfast, are we? So get out! Leave my friend
shit.
alone! You're not closer! Leave us alone, bastard!
Shit. There's no way this is gonna work.
Fuck off, Aaron! Remember the 5th of November! Victory! A victory is when you win!
Where did my weapon go, by the way?
Sleep! Dream!
Beating up coppers, 10 out of 10 game. I think these might be gang members.
Don't eat me meat! Don't eat it! They're not coming back. You're leaving. They're never coming back.
Not doing great health-wise. Yeah, I know.
You can't just call it a victory.
Okay, where are my healing items? Because I know I have some. First aid kit, there we go. Can use that. And while we're at it... Oh, I only have like, yeah, a pointy stick, but okay.
A victory is when you win! Your feet! Meat! Don't eat me! We've come to the other. Good night!
This is actually kind of fun. There we go. Not remember the 5th of November. I actually don't know what happened on the 5th of November. Maybe I should. Sorry.
How do I get down to the tracks?
November 5th in the UK is Guy Fawkes Day. Oh, yeah, I think I've heard about that.
A man's home is his castle, and it's not your bleeding castle. You're not my neighbour! You've got blood on your hand! You! Don't think I won't sniff you out. Sleep!
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system. That's interesting. Also, I think I'm dying. There we go. That should work. Guy Fawkes was part of a plot to destroy the Houses of Parliament like 400 years ago, and he was burned to death, so for 400 years it's been tradition to burn his effigy. Which is so... yeah. A lot of people secularize it, or erase it and call it bonfire night now. Yeah, I think I heard about that. I've heard of some people celebrating bonfire night. But it's like fundamentally a celebration of British government and monarchy killing a political religious dissenter. He was Catholic, and the government was Protestant. Honestly, king shit. Wish he had succeeded. Yeah, literally. So how am I getting in there? Oh, there we go. You gotta be kidding me, really?
Ah, that's how I get down. Right. Now I'll just have to find the tracks and walk on out of Wellington Wells.
Happy birthday, Sebastian. My dear Sebastian, happy birthday. I can hardly believe you're 10 already. Of course, you're such a brave boy that you often seem much older. There's a slice of carrot cake in the box. Ew. It's not to be rude, but I don't like carrot cake. I know it's not your favorite, but we'll have to make do just a little longer. Next year I hope we'll have a proper birthday cake and candles for you. This war can't last forever. Your loving mummy. Oh, I feel like an asshole now. It's probably because, yeah, limited resources. Oh, that's the moldy carrot cake. Ew. I already picked that up. Why is it like all over the place? Or is it a second one? Oh, dear darling Sebastian, what a brave boy you are. Daddy said you got on the train, climbed up out the back into the tunnel just like we practiced. We were so worried when we saw the train pull away. What if the windows had been locked? It was agony waiting to know you were safe. Daddy says you're cross with him for not coming earlier, but please understand it's too risky, except on days when he can inspect the tracks. Daddy will bring you food every Tuesday. Try to make it last. We don't have ration coupons for you anymore. That's alright, as I need to reduce anyway. Courage, my little soldier. Love, Mommy. P.S. I've asked Daddy to smuggle Aloysius to you. I know you think you're too big to sleep with a teddy bear, but it's good to have a comfortive home, no? Oh, he was living back here. Like, behind the train. Oh my god. Can we get through here? Apparently not. Sebastian, we're so worried. Daddy says you weren't in your hidey hole on Tuesday and hadn't eaten your cake. This is no time to be a picky eater. Where did you go? You know it's risky to go out by yourself. Please be a good boy and don't scare us like that. At least leave a note so we know you're safe. Love, Mummy. I wonder where he went. List of names and dates. John Alistair. Okay, I'm probably not going to read all of these. Joffrey Alexander, Michael, yeah, basically just a shit ton of names. I think these might have been the kids that they were sending on the train. But the question is, like, where were they sending them? Because you think if they were sending them, like, to safety or whatever, then, like, there wouldn't be so many parents trying to, like, not like, get out of sending their kids. Or trying to, like, not send them or whatever. Oh look, now we have light. For a bit. That's where Sebastian was. So we already came this way. Sean. Yeah, I already searched in here. Oh, I don't know if I looked in here yet. We have so much, like, medical supplies in here. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, you gotta use the replacement switch to make the board work. There we go. Now we're in business. Okay. That's the one that's missing. So it's A, D, B, C. Always do be careful. A, D, B, C. There we go. We did it! Or, I did it.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I should have got on the train with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what you could have done.
You are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
Please, no!
He can't take care of himself!
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told him they got my birthday wrong. Don't even know why I did. Should have just kept quiet and got on the train. Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. What the fuck do I do now?
Oh, look! It's a little lost lamb.
Oh boy.
Where's Bo Peep?
Eating your curtsy way, I bet.
That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet.
Can we pound him now?
Yep.
Okay. I need to equip a zoo weapon.
Coming back.
Doing this in the dark is not the best.
Plywood and paper mache! Plywood and paper mache!
Hang on, I need to heal. Give me a minute.
Here.
Give me just 1 second. Here we go. So it's interesting how it seems like they're sending the kids that were like under 13 to Germany. So yeah, I don't know what that's about, because it wasn't like they were sending them to the war effort or anything, because it doesn't make sense to send the kids that are under 13. I mean, not that it makes sense to send like 13-year-olds and other teenagers either. Not that anything about war ever makes sense, but you get the idea. Sometimes they have an age restriction because they can only evacuate so many kids or something. So it's like prioritizing the most vulnerable. Yeah, that makes sense. What I am slightly confused about is why so many parents would like go out of their way to try and hide their kids or like mess up the registry or whatever to prevent them from going. Because they think they'd want to get their kids out of harm's way. But I guess you'd be separated. That's true. So maybe it isn't an evacuation.
Ollie! Come for me, have you?
Ollie! I'm Arthur!
Maybe it's something else, but you're also... But also you're right, people don't want to be separated sometimes.
It's Arthur!
Bloody murdering wastrels!
You've gone mental!
I'll save you, Margaret!
I'm your old neighbour, Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone, they took him away!
Ollie, no! They didn't!
Lying! You're a wastrel!
Jesus Christ, okay.
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you say that before?
Oh my God, Artie.
Little Artie?
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, laddie. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, they had my birthday wrong.
What?
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back from the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him, Percy?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
have to find him.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
Not really. I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train station and the parade. And good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? No room at the inn for young Artie? No.
There's the old Scottish bastard, yeah.
You're always right. Sorry. Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh.
Good for him.
But Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse.
Oh great, we're burglaring people again.
I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed.
Don't be a great girl's blouse. I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Shall I just shout myself out then? Ollie? That's Margaret. From school. Margaret, what's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
Alright. How do we get out of here? Ah, I see. Actually, I don't see. Oh, you have to hold it down. Wow, I'm dumb. I'm silly. Silly, silly, silly. What's interesting is I haven't really run into the police since the beginning of the game. Like, I don't really think they...
My God, they've kidnapped some poor woman. I could be a real hero and rescue her. Or get myself killed.
Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think I haven't really seen the cops in this area, so maybe they don't come down here. It's interesting, because it's like a poor area. No. There we go.
You hear that? What the hell? What the fuck was that?
Okay, that's not gonna kill him.
It's time! Supper's over!
Do we really have to do this?
Yes, we do. Sorry. I need to heal. What do you mean I don't need to use this right now? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's so reluctant. Sorry, pardon me. Yeah. Are we out of glass bottles? Wow, okay.
Who did that? You're rubbish at hide and seek, aren't you?
Well, at least they don't have guns. That's all I can say.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
You're not the bloody help, are you?
Seriously? Oh, my game just crashed again. God damn it. Okay, well, it's been 4 hours, so I think I need to stop anyways. We have been getting more armored and armed with guns police here. Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of hard to tell the police apart from, like, the gangs sometimes, because they tend to look similar, which I think is interesting. Oh, IRL, I mean, sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's a yikes. That's definitely a yikes. I mean, it's not USA bad, but it's getting worse. Yeah, that's really not good. I haven't seen much of it's hard to say, but I haven't seen much of, based on the time that I spend in Vancouver, I haven't seen much of an increased police presence, but it's, I guess, like, you would probably only notice that more if you, like, actually lived there and spent, like, more time there. And I live in a small town, so we've never had, like, a super heavy police presence. I mean, as far as I've noticed. Yeah, it's often different parts of cities that are policed more than others. Yeah, I'm willing to bet, like, I haven't been to the downtown east side in a while, but I'm willing to bet that, like, it's more heavily policed than other parts of Vancouver. I mean, I haven't really done a direct, like, comparison in my brain, like, one after the other kind of thing, and I haven't actually been, like, specifically looking for that, but I think that probably would be the case. I would assume so. I'm tempted to boot up the game again just to try and save it, because, like, I don't know when the last time was that I saved. I think it was, like, after I left the train station, maybe? I'm not sure. The design of this game is really, really good. Like, I love it. It definitely, like, Steve was mentioning this earlier, and I agree, it gives me, like, BioShock vibes.
What if I'm sleeping and this is more nightmare?
Okay, so we just got out of the train station. Yeah, I was right. Alright, let's just save. I know for sure that might be an influence. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm going to take a quick nap before I have dinner. But thank you to everyone who came by and watched the stream. I appreciate you being here. I'm probably going to stream this again tomorrow and throughout, like, the rest of this month, basically. I mean, I'll try and keep my schedule updated on Twitch, and I'll keep updating on my Instagram stories as well. And then eventually, for July 10th, I'm going to start streaming True Colors for Alex's birthday. But other than that, I'll basically just be streaming this game throughout the entire month of July. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. I hope you're having a very good time zone wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.